Sadhguru, the renaming of roads in New Delhi has now become a way to alter our history. What is the best way to use our past? You've of course seen the controversy over some people wanting an Akbar road renamed. How can we erase our history? History is dynamic. History is accumulated. History is, and you know, Akbar, one of the things I was reading about him was that he actually put Ram and Sita on a coin. Akbar was seen to be a reformist Mughal emperor. But now to have our politicians talking about renaming Akbar Road, one of the most beautiful roads in this capital.
I don't think you should rename Akbar Road because Akbar has made his contributions no matter what religion he belonged to, okay? But you definitely have to remove Aurangzeb's name, all right? Because of the cruelty that's happened. It is like asking Israel to name one of the streets after Adolf Hitler. That would be cruel. Aurangzeb and Taimur Lane, you can't name them after your this thing. Tomorrow your children think they are your heroes. There are certain aberrations which must be corrected. There's no question about it.
But are those aberrations, as some people would now say, only about Muslims who governed India? I mean, it can't be that only the Mughals should be vilified or treated as outsiders. That sounds like Donald Trump.
Even Robert Clive wrote something they changed in the South because that particular town saw the worst of that guy.
Yes.
So they changed there. So it's perfectly fine. It's not about Mughals. I'm saying even if they were Hindu kings of the past who did some terrible things, we must remove those names and history should remind us of something that we're proud of. That is how we must use history for future generations. So the question is not of what was their religion. The question is of did they do the right thing for the people? What was their great achievement in their life?
As Hinduism is not a religion of the book, unlike the Abrahamic faiths, then how does Sadhguru define who is a Hindu and what makes a person a Hindu? And Sadhguru, you know that this has also become a very political discussion in the past, where the RSS chief suggested that everybody was Hindu, civilized, you know, when you look at the civilization, every Indian is Hindu. And a lot of the minorities said, why? Why should we get up and call ourselves Hindu?
What I'm going to say is going to go way ahead of whatever RSS might have said. I don't know what he said.
In what way?
I'm saying an earthworm born in this land is a Hindu earthworm. Now this is shocking from me.
Yes, what does it mean?
Let me tell you.
Yes.
Because the word Hindu comes from this, a land that lies between the Himalayas and the Hindu Sagara, which is today called as the Indian Ocean.
So you're saying it's geographical?
It is geographical. If you can call an elephant born in Africa as an African elephant, an earthworm born in this land is Hindu. First we must come to this because there is no particular belief that a Hindu can say, this is my belief. You can believe whatever you want and still be a Hindu because it's geographical.
So there is no single faith?
There isn't.
There is no single
We are
faith
not
that will be called
people of faith. This must be understood. This is not a land of believers. This is a land of seekers. My problem is only this. You are trying to put people against each other, which will play out in a different way after some time.
If there is no one Hindu faith, then what is the conversions controversy and what is the Bhagavad?
See, you need to understand this. Religion has always been used as another mode of conquest, everywhere in the world.
Yes.
All right? The only place, in spite of 1,000 years of invasion, which they could not conquer was this piece of land which we call as the Indian subcontinent or India for that matter right now. So right now there is a huge effort to conquer that. So there is resistance towards that. This all gets hyped as two different religions fighting. No, we don't want to be conquered by anybody because we've remained like this for 1,000 years. We managed this. When sword was put, when gun was put, we did not convert. Now money is doing it, so people are resisting it.
How do you see that? How do you see the vast commercial empire that a spiritual leader like Baba Ramdev
Just about anywhere I go, people are asking this question.
Yes.
First of all, Baba Ramdev did not claim he's a spiritual leader as far as I know. He said he will teach yoga to the country, which in some way, in whatever way, he brought yoga to every home through his television. I would not personally teach yoga like that because that's not my way of doing things.
What is your difference with him in how he teaches it?
I believe in personal transmission, but he believes in mass transmission. But one way or the other, he's at least brought the word yoga and some simple practices to millions of families. Now, as an enterprise, it has grown to nearly $1 billion and everybody's talking about it. I'm saying, what is the problem if an enterprise grows? Oh, he's a Baba. I don't know what Baba means, first of all. As far as I can see, he's a citizen of this country, paying taxes, following rules, everything. If he's not following rules, there is a law, please deal with him. If he's following rules, applaud him, because we need successful enterprise. Today, in a nation like this, it is not the success of our politics or our military which will make this nation. It is the success of our businesses which will make this nation. We better understand this. If a business succeeds, we must all clap our hands, whoever, it doesn't matter who's behind it.
So you do not see Baba Ramdev as a spiritual guru, you see him as a,
No.
as a yoga
I think that is what he said, that he is a yogi and he wants to teach yoga to people.
And you're saying if he has a thriving business, so be it.
I don't see what's the problem. One thing is, as an enterprise,
Yes.
in a matter of 16, 17 years, the way they have grown, I think is commendable, if you ask me. And at the same time, he's a sannyasi, he doesn't have a rupee in his name. I think it's a tremendous example for Indian business.